Today I'm going to be drawing Gengar in 4 different Halloween styles, but I'm going to use these really cool markers that I've been seeing everybody use on social media. This brand sent these to me specifically because I am in the paint marker realm. They are called Arrtx. All you got to do to activate them is shake them and then press the little button on the back a few times until the ink comes out. Not only did I get 1 box, but I got 2. And they have a crazy variety of colors. But let's get right into the drawing. We are doing Frankenstein for the first part. I thought doing Halloween effects would be really fun in today's video. Right off the rip, just by using these markers for a total of 5 seconds, I can already tell I'm gonna love them. Let me tell you why. Not only did they enhance their markers from before, I can tell that these colors are a little bit more vibrant. In the old Arrtx markers that I had bought a while ago, the brush tip was kind of hard, and the paint didn't really like to come out as much. But these are way better. The paint came out super quick, and the brush doesn't feel as hard. I can lay it on the paper smoothly. And if any of you guys know me, I do not like brush paint markers or whatever. I can only use brush nibs with alcohol markers. But this is super satisfying. The cool thing about Arrtx is they are still making new colors, unlike some brands when you just stick to the same 56 colors for 8 years. Not naming any names. But I can really admire the hard work Arrtx is putting into the art community. When Arrtx sent me my package, I was a little scared because the previous Arrtx markers that I had got on Amazon, they came destroyed. The whole box was like ripped in half. But I think that was just a retailer selling Arrtx markers. But I opened up this box of Arrtx markers, and inside the box there was a whole bunch of brown paper protecting the markers and bubble wrap around the boxes of markers. I cannot express enough how important it is for the shipping to arrive safe. Arrtx did a great job with their shipping. Made me feel like I can order anything from them again. Do you guys remember me saying that I'm not a fan of the brush tips? Well, that's because the more pressure you put on the marker, the thicker the lines. And that's scary. Like really, really scary. But I got the hang of it right after I did this Frankenstein. Like, it's coming together pretty good. It's not a normal nib tip like other paint markers use. But that's totally fine because I am kicking butt. And adding these final glares in the eyes just made the whole Frankenstein come together. Now it's time for part 2 of today's video. And I thought it would be fitting to do a jack-o'-lantern on this style. Because, I mean, look at it. His ear could be the stem of the pumpkin. And I can use the eye for the glowing eyeball. Whatever you call that. Arrtx sent me a lot of colors. And you can see some of them on the right side of my paper. They gave me so many colors that I can do shading, lighting, shadows, whatever it is that I need to do. And you guys might want to watch this because in this style, I'm going to show you if Arrtx blends good or if they do not blend good. Because some people want a good marker that will blend easily with each other. Like if you ever wanted to do a fire effect and you need those yellow, oranges, and reds to all blend nicely. So we'll go through that and see how it does. If I were you guys, I would recommend Arrtx because they are way cheaper than some of these known brands and their marker quality is top notch. Every single one of these colors I've used so far has been 1 coat. It is high acrylic paint. Right here, right where I'm doing this light orange is where I'm going to be trying my blend effect. We're going to try to add like a little bit of a shadow on the left side and make it brighter on the right side with a yellow. We'll see how it works. It's going to be a little hard. You can see I accidentally added a little bit too much of the dark orange, so I just covered it in. And now we're going to go through and add the yellow. Try to make it blend smoothly. And honestly, it blended amazing. It looks like it's going from light to dark. If you are thinking about buying these markers, you can look in my description of this video. I will have a link. These Arrtx markers are 10 times better than some of the off-brand markers that I find. And they're cheap and affordable. Have you guys ever looked to see how much one single Posca marker costs? It's ridiculous. It's like $3 to $4 or $5. And if you're needing a marker set that has plenty of skin tones, you should pick up the 48 Arrtxsimptap acrylic marker set from Arrtx because it's really hard to find skin tones. And I know I will be using the skin tones in different videos from here on out because other brands just don't supply you with those needs. The other thing that I've noticed with this marker is the high coverage it has. With it being a brush tip, the more pressure you put, the bigger the stroke is. Which means you don't need 500 different sizes of markers anymore. They have probably the best adhesion rates that I've seen, which means you only really need one layer. We are going into part 3, and that's going to be Mummy. I had so much fun doing Mummy last time that I had to do it again. And right here, I'm going to be using one of the skin tones, and then using some other skin tones to do the highlights and shadows. This is a must-have, and I wish I've had this 5 months sooner. I can't believe I've missed out on it for this long. Now, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'll be doing some close-ups so you guys can see the colors. If you are an anime artist, you are definitely going to want to pick these up since the colors are so vibrant. And the skin tones are perfect. Let me tell you, one thing that I have not liked about nib tips in the past is the way that it pulls paper up, destroys the paper, adds different paper follicles to the nibs, and which makes the nib dry out. One thing I can say is I used all of these Arrtx markers and that didn't happen not once. And that is because they use a brush tip. And they dry super quick, except if you use a lot of paint like I did in that bottom left corner of the tail. Then all you got to do is grab your handy dandy hair dryer. Or if you're a professional artist, you're going to go to Home Depot and buy yourself a heat gun. Because yeah, that's what I had to do. Now, if you watch really closely, I'm trying to go really light on this brush tip to add finer lines. But then you can see if I go a little bit harder, it's a thicker line, which I'm trying to use to my advantage to add some sort of shadows. I'm trying to make it look like the shadows underneath the linen cloths. Honestly, I think my mummy is coming to life. We are just adding the finishing details, all of the last outlines, and then we are going to be done with this style. I'm just going to go through and add all these little ripples to the cloth to make it look more realistic. Now, on to part 4. But hold up, if you made it this far, comment a jack-o'-lantern so I can see who my real followers are. Now that we are on the 4th part, if you can't tell by that tooth, I am doing Dracula. And I had to do Dracula. Dracula's the known Halloween character, just like Frankenstein. And to do that, I'm just going to draw his fangs, his suit, his cape, leave his feet blank so I can keep that purple in there. And that should be it. We'll see if it looks like Dracula at the end. It's going to be kind of hard, but I think we can do it. And just like with the hoo-hoo markers that I just did a review on, Arrtx is going to do the same thing and give away 2 sets of markers. One winner is going to be through Instagram, so make sure you go and follow my Instagram. And the other winner is going to be here on YouTube. And if you want to win these awesome markers, here's how. First, you have to be subscribed to me, Nicholas Moraine. Second, you have to be subscribed to Arrtx Global. And third, tag 3 of your friends in the comment using the @ symbol. So like if I wanted to tag one of my friends, I would be like @HarrisonHowe or @Mrazkey. Because if you don't add that @ symbol, they're not going to be able to see it. And I need your friends to see it so they can participate in the giveaway as well. Thank you for participating. And I did just get the announcement that Ohuhu sent out the markers to the last giveaway winner. So don't worry, it's not a scam. Participate and you could win these awesome markers from Arrtx. And if you don't win here, you can always win throughout Instagram. So make sure to go follow those. With all of the colors that I've used in today's video, I think that this drawing looks like a masterpiece. There are so many different colors to choose from in these boxes. But now we are going through with the black, the most satisfying part of the whole video. And we are doing the finishing outlines, which actually make Dracula come to life. If you guys like these Halloween styles, let me know in the comments down below, because I really like doing Halloween styles. And it could be Halloween slasher styles. It could be original Halloween styles like in today's video. I just want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. And do you guys want me to switch it up from doing 4 styles to maybe doing some other type of art videos? Because I also want to know that. I don't want to bore you guys by doing the same type of video every week. But I have a blast doing this. So one thing that I didn't realize came with these markers are these little caps. Which I imagine they did that so in the shipping the ink didn't come out. So they put the caps on there. But now I've collected all of these caps and I don't know what to do with them. So I'm going to try to stack them all up and make a little tower. But I don't know how well that's going to do. You can see I already have a little bit done right here. And I'm going to place this right. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Ugh. Okay, if that won't work, I'll try something else. Let's try to stack. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's try one more time. Here we go. Gently. Don't. Are you actually kidding me? Okay, that's not going to work. One last thing we can do, and we can go bowling. Let's see if we can get a strike. Nope, not a strike, but we got quite a bit of them out of there. Maybe I can get a spare, though. Let's try it. Honestly, I think that counts as a spare. They all got knocked out. If you guys made it this far, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I make the best art videos. And leave a like and turn those notifications on so you never miss another video. Bye!